We're counting down our top 5 favorite sweet snacks here at Disney's Magic Kingdom.
Let's ring.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are back at Disney's Magic Kingdom Park. It's 2024, and last year we actually did a top 5 savory snack crawl here at Magic Kingdom, counting down our top 5 savory snacks in the park. But we realized we never had our sweet ones. So that's what this video is.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. We got busy, we got sidetracked. Last time we had our friends John and Joanna here to help us with that crawl, but today we are on our own.
Yes, and I do want to preface this before we begin the crawl. Magic Kingdom is not known for having the most high quality food in Walt Disney World, but they do have some signature bites that we really enjoy, and I think there are some things on this list that we feel like we have to get every time we're here, right?
Correct. I mean, maybe not all 5 every time we're here, but at least one.
Yeah, we've tried to spread out the snacks into different quick service areas throughout the park. We actually also have a top 5 quick service restaurants video on Magic Kingdom. We will link both videos below in the description. The first one of which actually takes us through Cinderella's castle to Fantasyland. You ready?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Join us for our top 5 sweet snack food crawl here at Disney's Magic Kingdom Park. If you haven't seen one of our top 5s before, what we do is we count down each item from 5 to 1. We also try the item because theme park food is inconsistent. So we try to see if it sticks the landing and if it maintains our 5 spot. Are you ready to head to 5, Sam?
I've been ready.
All right, let's go. We're about to head into Fantasyland, but Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair just began right in front of the castle. The show usually runs at about 3:30, I believe. All right, so our number 5 sweet snack takes us over to Fantasyland. It's right behind Be Our Guest restaurant. It's actually part of the new Fantasyland expansion, and this quick service restaurant made our list in our top 5 quick service restaurants. It's Gaston's Tavern's mega-sized cinnamon roll. It's huge.
It actually not only made the list, it made number 1 quick service for us.
Yes, it's the theming. It's the antlers and all the decorating. It's the fact that it's kind of nestled in the back of New Fantasyland. It's Gaston at the front with like that big fountain with LeFou on it. And then this giant cinnamon roll kind of feels like something Gaston would eat. It's like larger than life.
The size of his bicep. I think that's the point.
Oh, very interesting. He's got a cinnamon roll sized biceps, Gaston. I should measure my bicep to that cinnamon roll.
So I always think that the cinnamon roll is better than the Main Street Bakery cinnamon roll, but I do know it can be inconsistent. I know some people have like a love-hate relationship with this, but we've always had really great iterations of it.
Yeah, so people complain it's dry. I will say that some of this crust on here does get a bit dry. A way to offset that would be to ask for extra icing. What's different about this cinnamon roll from the cinnamon roll over at the Main Street Bakery, there's a maple icing on it that adds a bit of unique flavor, and then it's kind of open here on top, so it pours into the center. The reason this is 5 and not probably 4, 3, 2, or 1 is the dryness and the inconsistency of the dish, which is why we're trying it out. So it's got a nice, good center cinnamony part of that.
I think I just took the best part. Sorry.
I'll take it. We got a lot more sweets to eat, so.
I love it still. And they do serve coffee here as well. I think it's like a nice little breakfast treat, and it's definitely, I feel like 3 people can eat this.
Yeah, it's a good sharing thing to get, which is why we put it on here. It's, try to think of families, try to think of things that are fun. I think with theme parks, you want kind of items that feel like they encapsulate the theme of the area that you're eating them in. And I think this is one of them. It feels larger than life, and a kid sees that giant cinnamon roll, they're going to get excited, you know?
I'm going to give this a 7.
Yeah, I think 7 makes sense. I do also want to bring up they have a bomb ham and cheese here if you're looking for something savory. Maximum occupancy is only 24 people. I gotta open this up here, Gaston. All right, set to number 4. Yeah, very exclusive. All right, so our number 4 takes us to Liberty Square. In order to get to Liberty Square, you need to cross over a bridge right to the left of Cinderella's Castle if you're facing it from Main Street, USA. It is called Sleepy Hollow Refreshments, and it is this fresh waffle with berries on top. I think this is the only thing on our list that has natural sugar in it, right?
Yes, and I just learned today that this is all day. I thought that it was just a breakfast thing.
It actually changed our list up a little bit because of it. I think I'm gonna have to probably spoon some of these off, right, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is an in-house made waffle. It has Nutella on it, and it has strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. Look at that Nutella stripping off.
I feel like it's another item that's you could also have for breakfast, no judgment, and shareable.
You guys can tell I already got some on my shirt.
Only on stop number 2. Jason already has chocolate on his shirt.
Let's see if I can get this off. I guess I should start with the
Oh my god.
Nutella dripping out.
I don't know how we're eating 3 things after this, because I feel like this is such a filling thing. Definitely just a couple bites.
This is light.
Just like...
Warm, fresh waffle, cold berries. The contrast with the hot and cold is why I enjoy this so much. And then who doesn't love Nutella, that hazelnut spread? It's so good. Look how gooey it is. They don't skip on the hazelnut. They don't skip on the fresh berries too. It's one of those things that, like, remember we went to Disneyland, Sam? And you really love the raspberry macron.
Yes.
And the reason that it's so good is because it has those fresh raspberries on it. This has fresh strawberries, fresh bananas, blueberries, and then it has a fresh made waffle. Contrast with the hot and cold. It's so good. I'm gonna give this like a 9. I think Sleepy Hollow Refreshments as a whole probably is some of the best quick service food that you get in Magic Kingdom. Not saying much. Magic Kingdom isn't really known for their high quality quick service options, but I mean, if you are looking for something good, this is definitely the spot to go. All right, so our number 3 pick takes us right down the middle of Main Street USA. So we're back at Main Street USA. We actually have great views of the castle at this quick service restaurant. It's in the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, and it's their cookie sandwich. It's on 2 chocolate chip cookies, like kind of like gourmet chocolate chip cookies, real thick. And you can pick any type of ice cream that you want. Sam over here picked the mint ice cream. You can also...
Sorry, Chris and Chrissy.
Yeah, well, our friends Chris and Chrissy aren't fans of mint, but you can get any type of ice cream that you want on it. You also can get hot fudge on it, as well as peanut butter. And I do want to give a notable mention to the All-American Sundae, because that to me tastes like a Reese's type of sundae, because it's got hot fudge, peanut butter sauce, and any type of ice cream that you want. But we felt like this was just a little bit more like upscale. It reminds us of like an elevated Chipwich, you know?
Yes, and it is, I mean, it is just Edie's ice cream, but I just still think it's just like a nostalgic treat when you're at the Magic Kingdom.
Don't down Edie.
I'm not downing Edie. It's already, well, melting.
Yeah, that's why we always ask for a bowl with this, and that is why. Because we usually just break the cookies up and kind of turn it into a sundae itself after a while. Because when you're getting that hot Florida sun, this thing breaks apart real fast. But I mean, just look at those cookies.
The cookies are really good. They're like
Crispy.
They're crispy on the outside and like
Soft
chewy in the inside. I kind of like to make a little nacho.
Yeah, we usually again like turn this into a sundae towards the end. The All-American is a bit easier, and we often do get this with peanut butter sauce as well, which I think again makes it kind of like a Reese's Chipwich type of situation.
In hindsight, I think waffle sandwich should have been above this. I think we both agree. The waffle
Blew me away.
Yeah, was really, really good today. I still really like this. I would give it a 7. But
it's only a 7 though. Okay.
But I don't think a 7 is a bad number.
I would give All-American Sundae, I think, like an 8. I would give this an 8 too, though. So either one you can't go wrong with.
Yeah, 7.
All right, so our number 2 pick takes us over to the Main Street Confectionery. This is going to be right to the right as you walk into Magic Kingdom. Right down again, Main Street USA. This is the peanut butter cookie sandwich. The confectionery.
Pie.
Oh, cookie pie.
Cookie pie.
Cookie pie. Okay, so Main Street Confectionery is themed like a turn-of-the-century type of confectionery. It's home to Mars candies, and as you can see on this, there are M&Ms, or peanut butter M&Ms, which is my favorite. I think these are better than Reese's Pieces. Peanut butter M&Ms are like one of my favorite candies. But they're all on the top of here. It has like a little chocolate center, and then look, there's peanut butter chips in the cookie. It's so soft, moist, and delicious. I think it's a little too many peanut butter M&Ms, right, Sam?
There's never too many peanut butter M&Ms.
All right. I'm going to try to pour.
I'm happy we could just take a bite and put it in the bag and save it for...
Yeah, I also did want to, I'm going to pour some of these in here. I did want to give a notable mention to the glaciers.
The Goofy Glaciers on a hot day.
Yes.
Hit.
or after a long day at Magic Kingdom, I think the Goofy Glaciers like hit really well. They also have really good popcorn in here. And then if you want to get the cookie pie, just so you know, it's going to be in one of those glass cases. You have to go to the glass case, order the cookie pie, and then you go to the register.
Or you can mobile order it like I did, and you also get a pass holder discount at the Main Street Confectionery.
This is the only place on this list that provides a pass holder discount because the confectionery food is considered
merchandise.
Yes. All right, so let's see. This is good as we remember. It's always been good. This is like a J favorite, you know?
It is really good. I'm really hyped for number 1, though. I hope I have room.
Now, my only issue with this, as much as I love peanut butter M&Ms,
You have an issue?
I don't think it needs it. They add like a crunchy texture, but I honestly, when I get this, I take all these M&Ms off and I eat them separately. That's just me. In that way, when I eat this, I give it a 9. It's super peanut buttery, super moist, chewy. And then you have that little bitterness from kind of that chocolate icing that's on top. It's almost like a Reese's pie. If you made a Reese's cookie pie. I'm gonna give the iteration with the M&Ms an 8, but I recommend taking them off. All right, so our number 1 treat takes us to Adventureland. Deep into Adventureland, right next to the magic carpets of Aladdin, is Aloha Isle Refreshments. This is the place where you can get Dole Whip, and it is a specific Dole Whip. It's coconut Dole Whip with Pog juice. This is the Tropical Serenade. It also comes with a pineapple cake pop, and it is melting all over Sam's hands because we took a bunch of B-roll of it and pictures of it, and now it's pouring apart. But this is our number 1 thing in all of Magic Kingdom.
It's a pineapple upside down cake pop. You can't get coconut Dole Whip at too many places. I love Pog juice. It's just a super delicious, refreshing. The Dole Whip is so creamy. It's a beautiful tropical dessert. The cake pop is really moist. I've had it a million times. It's always good. Every time I bring friends here, I like peer pressure them into getting one. And it's a 9.
Yeah, I would put this up there with a 9 as well. I think actually, I'm gonna see how this iteration is. I definitely didn't skimp on the coconut ice cream. I'm thinking we should get a napkin, or maybe just, our advice is to get a napkin when you get this because it does melt everywhere. But that little mix of the Pog juice and the coconut Dole Whip, it's like the creamy coconut flavor mixes so well with like those citrusy type of like, I guess tartness would be the right thing to say about it, right?
Yes, and this was a 50th celebration treat that ended up sticking around. I was so happy that they decided to keep it.
It's so good. And the coconut cake pop, you know, I'll just take a little.
No, it's pineapple upside down cake pop, and then there's coconut like flakes on the outside.
You know,
she's that girl. Like this is it.
something's got to get a 10 today.
All right, you know what? Actually, you're right. It should get a 10.
I'm gonna give this a 10.
It should. I'm wrong. I'm so hesitant to say 10. It's a problem I have.
Every time we come here, we have to get this. It's not super sweet. It's creamy with a light hint of that citrusy sweetness that you get from the Pog juice. Pog juice is like a mix of
Passion fruit, orange, and guava.
yeah. It's delicious. It tastes kind of Florida-y. It's amazing on a hot day. We even got it on cold days. Last time we were here, we got it on a cold day. I look like a mess right now, by the way. I have my sweatshirt tied around my waist and
Food crawl day.
It's so good. Yeah, it's a 10, and it's worth the mess, honestly. All right, so that is it for our top 5 sweets here at Magic Kingdom, and I will say number 1 was definitely number 1. It's a 10 out of 10. We get it every time we come here. Cannot recommend the Tropical Serenade more unless you are lactose intolerant.
Or you don't like coconut.
Yeah, or you don't like coconut. If you don't like those flavors or citrus flavors, not for you. For us, it's definitely for us. And if you have some sweets that maybe you didn't see on this list that you wanted to see on this list, please let us know in the comments below. If there's something we haven't tried before, we will try it. And if there's something that you really enjoy, we want to be able to highlight it for you. I will say that we did kick off the sweet cream cheese pretzel over in Tomorrowland because we realized the waffle was available and we had to get that waffle, right?
We did. We also do like the citrus swirl from Sunshine Tree Terrace. There are other things that we enjoy. Also the churros from Pickle Spill I really like.
Yeah.
They come with the chocolate sauce.
So these aren't all the sweets, they're just the ones that we always run to, and flavor is inherently subjective. So maybe you like something different, or maybe you might not like something we like, but we just like to be able to show these things to you, describe the flavor profiles, and you can make a justification on whether you want to try it in your next vacation, or if you think you may enjoy it as well, you know?
I feel like people are going to be surprised that like the standard pineapple Dole Whip isn't on the list.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
feel like that's a classic, but for us, we always lean towards the coconut.
I do get it, but yeah, no, the coconut. I think it's the creaminess. Anything with milk in it is going to make you crave it a bit more. I think you did say before too, Sam, that I think the number 4, the waffle, that was the one that kind of won the day, that changed our game a bit. And I think we probably put that at number 2, honestly, right?
It definitely was better than the ice cream, for sure.
I just think the mix of the hot waffle with the cold berries, the fresh berries.
The fruit was very fresh too and very sweet. It was really good.
Yeah, I think for that, for me, that's switching to number 2. But we can have a little debate later about this off the camera.
I need to go do like a cleanse after the camera's off. I don't know about you.
I'm running a lot of sugar right now. It definitely helped elevate my mood a bit, but I'm definitely going to be crashing after this.
I feel like we have the opposite effect. Like, I just feel like garbage right now and just like want to fall down, and he's like ready to go.
I feel, ready to go with all the sugar. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm. Helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notification so that way you're notified every time the videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Or make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I never really have experienced sunset as many times as we have been in Adventureland in Walt Disney World, and I do think the sunset here,
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a beautiful atmosphere.
It kind of matches the colors in this area.
Yeah.
That's why.
Also, a lot of good kinetic energy coming from Magic Carpets of Aladdin. Although I will say, I still do think that Disneyland's Adventureland is a superior Adventureland.
Bengal barbecue. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they have Dole Whip and Bengal barbecue, but they don't have the tropical serenade.